2, 3, 4. Doug and Anthony, the two bestest, greatest friends to me. Skipping through the forest past the birds and the bees, you and me. Doug and Anthony, the two bestest, greatest daddies in me. Teaching me lessons and moralities, but I'm too far gone now. Do you know who I'm talking about? I don't know, but you'll soon find out. Maybe so let me sing it out. Anthony and Doug, changing up the order so Anthony feels like he truly matters, but we all know he does. He sure does. I don't care what people say, we'll play our own damn way. Will we find out who's wrong or who's right? It doesn't matter, we just like the fights. Doug and Dan.
Hello.
Hi. You
Fade out.
I was gonna say that wasn't a great fade out.
Yeah, they don't offer that option at this tier. Should we pay extra for the fade out option?
Yeah. Yes. It's $300 extra a month for the fade out option.
All right, so we have ourselves a dilemma.
Oh boy.
I'm going to need you to stall because I forgot to pull the clip or pull the questions.
No. Oh, that is a dilemma. That's the worst of all worlds.
Mexicans, am I right?
Oh.
Okay, I can rectify this pretty quickly.
Rectify.
So I pulled them. I just didn't bring them into this stupid service that we use.
Okay.
The duck service.
The duck service.
And just like that,
Here we
bam,
are.
ready to go.
Wow. All right.
Go
Dear
ahead.
Fiona, Anthony, and Shrek, have either of you been exposed to the work of David Icke? If so, what's your opinion? Seeing where the world has gone recently and how most of his theories are becoming the reality, elite pedal rings, hard facts about 9/11, the New World Order being pushed with COVID, and all the agendas such as LBGTBBQ, etc., as a former skeptic, I'm now turning into a firm believer. However, it is a pity that his legacy is somewhat ruined by some of the more retarded theories, such as reptiles.
Do you know anything about this guy?
Nope.
Me neither. Next question.
I've heard the name, and I think it might be that guy that does the Coast to Coast AM, right?
Art Bell?
Nope, wrong guy then. Nope, so I don't know anything about him.
I think Art Bell quit. I think he died like 10 years ago or something.
Oh, okay. But this guy's on like AM radio late at night, right?
David Icke. All right, let's find out.
Okay.
Former soccer player? Can't be the same one.
Reptiles.
What's going on? 7 fake news stories coming out of Ukraine. Yeah, so it's this guy. I've never heard of him.
Okay, me neither. I don't know any. Reptiles is a great, fun conspiracy theory, though, right? I mean, the global leaders are all secret reptiles from the center of the earth or something.
Okay, so we're going to go down this road then. That's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Put on your helmet, kids. We're going for a ride.
Yes.
First, I'm going to save this guy's website because it looks like
Looks like fun.
I just found a gold mine for articles
Awesome.
for the show.
Oh, yay.
Okay, hold on. David Icke. Paste. There we go. We're ready to go. All right.
Cool.
Okay, I do believe that there is life on other planets. Like,
Okay.
how far away? I don't know. Like over 100 miles. I know that.
Okay.
I think you have to be a stupid son of a bitch to believe that all the way out to infinity and beyond that that there isn't any other life forms. It's stupid to think that. It is fucking stupid. There's billions of suns.
And lots of daughters.
You're an idiot.
You were being a little too serious. I had to break it up.
Right. So there has to be the slightest possible chance that one of them fucking lizards came here and fucked one of our women and produced another person.
And they live in the center of the earth or something?
No, I don't think anything. I never said anything about the center of the earth. I just said there's a possibility that somebody from a different planet, more advanced than us, has came here at some point and fucked our women.
What if they don't reproduce that way? What if they can reproduce without fucking our women? They just come here and or what if they got fucked while they were in space, came here and laid their eggs?
Well, then their egg babies came and fucked our women. I'm just saying somebody fucked our women.
Somebody's fucking our women and we got to put a stop to it.
Okay. Do you think that there, other than life on Earth and the International Space Station, do you think that there
clarify that?
Do you think that there is life anywhere else?
Yes.
Okay, see?
I think so.
It's proven.
But I think it's more like specks of
No, I'm talking
full blown life.
I'm talking at our intelligence level or higher.
Oh.
I mean, specifically your intelligence level.
So we're safe. They're never going to really find out any secrets.
That would be great if there was a whole host of aliens that invaded us and they were only as smart as you. Like,
it'd be even better if they all had Down syndrome. Every single one of them had Down syndrome.
They all need help getting out of their spaceship. Wearing their helmets so they don't bump their heads on the way out.
That would be perfect.
What if that is what Down syndrome people are?
Aliens.
They're because they all look the same, right?
Yes,
Like
yeah.
It's like they all printed their fucking masks.
Their DNA. Oh
no,
shit.
they all printed their human skin masks from the same Chinese factory that I bought that stupid mask from. And they only had one mold.
Oh Jesus! I think you might be onto something. They're gonna come and kill you. You figured out their secret.
How scary would it be to open your front door and see like 300 Down syndrome people in fatigues?
Oh God! So, what do you think that their mission is? What do you think their end game is? Why come here to the land of Smarties when you're a Down syndrome alien?
For higher intelligence. That's what they always say.
They're looking for higher intelligence, so they came here. It worked out perfect for them.
Forget it. That was a stupid short bus joke. Forget it.
No such thing. Those are all good.
The spaceship starts hovering. You zoom in on the picture of the spaceship, and you can just see all the little reptile Downs babies licking the windows.
Do you think that they have a spaceship driver that's regular?
Shut the fuck up back there.
I hope their spaceship has one of those things that comes out the side with the wheelchair that brings the wheelchair down.
Do you think that the Down syndrome reptile aliens bus smells like urine too?
Yes, it's just their natural state.
Hope that helped. Thoughts on Smucker's Goober? Like, you two into that shit or not? Spread it and forget it. Later.
Now that's a question.
I, for one, find the texture of Smucker's Goober, that's the peanut butter and jelly mixture.
Yep.
I think it's garbage. It's like it's generic peanut butter and shitty jelly.
Yeah. Delicious.
It's
fucking phenomenal.
It is not phenomenal. It is the lowest rank peanut butter there is.
Delicious. Yeah,
No,
it's delicious.
The worst tasting, nastiest. It's like,
no, you're comparing it to peanut butter. That's why you can't compare it to peanut butter. It's in its own class. It's not really peanut butter. It's like processed nut something, or I don't know what the fuck it is. It's not meant to be peanut butter, or if it is, it's doing a shitty job. But it tastes good.
it's like, like on shitty cheese, they just call it a cheese food.
Yeah,
it's like a peanut paste food. It is.
It would be like you're comparing Spam to like a high-end steakhouse. Spam still tastes good.
Yeah, but Goobers don't taste good.
It does.
Nobody, if you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the same ratio of peanut butter to jelly that you need equal amounts, then you're fucking retarded. You don't know how to make a peanut butter and jelly properly. So then because you're supposed to use more peanut butter than jelly if you're going to do it right.
Right.
So then you just end up with a jar full of shitty jelly that you throw away because you don't have no peanut butter to go with.
No,
it's fucking stupid. It's a stupid premise.
I think it tastes delicious, and I can eat it by itself out of the jar. So the strawberry kind is gross. I agree with you, but the grape kind, it's fucking gourmet shit.
Like, I would say it was within the last 6 months, for the first time in my life, I had an Uncrustable.
Yeah, those are not good.
Fucking good. That is
really
fucking good.
No, I don't like them.
Peanut butter and jelly with the crust cut off? Fuck you. Those are delicious. Previously frozen?
Yeah, I was going to say frozen. They're gross.
Yeah, anyway, so Goobers is dog shit. Unless they want to sponsor us.
You ever tried Goobers and Steakums together? Dear Flabby, when I was 17, I got a girl pregnant, and now I have a 17-year-old son who just had a baby. So I'm a 35-year-old grandfather. Anywho, now my son is cats in the cradling me. How do I get him to not be an asshole like I was? You don't. You can't.
No, why wouldn't you just... Cats in the cradling him means that you were too busy to raise your kid.
Right. And now your kid's too busy to raise you?
Your kid's too busy to be to hang out with you.
Right.
But that's not what this is. This is just, my mom was a slut and had me when she was young, and now I banged another slut or something.
Or something. My
sluts be banging.
It's like babies having babies. So, isn't that do you have any advice?
Come on, half thought.
I was going to say, I don't know that I have any advice. I don't think that you can make your kid want to spend time with you if you're a shitty person. And obviously you're just a shitty person.
Right. So that's the advice. Don't be a shitty person, and your kid will want to hang out with you.
No. Once you're a shitty person and you raise a kid.
Not true.
You raise the shitty person. You're a shitty person. You raise the shitty person, and now they treat you like a shitty person.
That is not true at all.
Yes, it is.
That is not the reason why my kids don't talk to me. So I spent the majority of my life as a shitty person, but
right.
I tried to be a decent father.
Right.
And my kids still talk to me.
Yeah.
So but in my core, I am a shitty person. You know this about me.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, I know that, but I'm just trying to
ignore the fact that my daughter stole your car. She's still a good person.
Right. I try to ignore that every day. Just push it out of my mind.
I'll keep bringing it up. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree. Obviously, you raise a shitty person because he ignores you. Or maybe he just realizes how shitty you are. So, yeah. So maybe you're right. Just don't be a shitty person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll go with that. This is you.
This is you.
I just read the last one.
I read the last one. You read the first one. I read the second one. This is now the third one.
Dear Doug, what are your thoughts on the newer generation of wanting to have kids? Every day I've met Every dad I've met says being a father is the best thing that's ever happened to him. I don't see the point. Is being a father the best thing that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
It literally, I think.
Name 10 things that's better than your kids.
Wait. Or I don't know. I can't do that. I don't want anyone to clip this out at a later date. So I think it literally changes you as a person. Anyways, before, like you said, before you had kids, you were like a shitty person, but you tried to be a good father.
But I was still a shitty person afterwards.
Right.
I just tried to not be a shitty person to my kids.
Right.
But that's a different question. Are you telling me you can think of one other thing in your life better than your kids?
No, of course not.
But you just said, is having kids really the best thing?
No, I said, is it? I asked you. I didn't say really. I wasn't saying it like it was like a. I was just asking.
I took that to mean that you care more about your synthesizers than you do your kids.
Oh, are we talking about synthesizers? I didn't realize that. No, I was just asking you. I was expecting you to say, yeah, of course. There's nothing more important. So I think that people, like, it's all doom and gloom, right? Everything you read in the news, everything you see all the time, it's all doom and gloom all the time. So it makes people think that bringing kids into this world would be a terrible thing, but it's not.
Oh, it would now. Yeah.
So you're saying you wouldn't have kids now if you didn't already have kids?
Mm-mm.
I mean, if you were younger,
I ain't going through that shit again.
They were little terrors.
Fuck. Up to my elbow and shit. Back talking all the fucking time. There's no fucking way I would go through that.
I don't know that this time period is any worse than any other time period.
You know what?
Maybe
having kids isn't that great when you start thinking about it. Like, it's okay. So you have a kid, and then you think you have 18 years worth of responsibility to them, and then you can just cut them loose and see how they fend out in the real world. But in reality, it never stops, right? And that fucking sucks. It's like a lifelong commitment to somebody that doesn't appreciate anything that. Fuck having kids, man.
We really changed your mind. Actually, you talked yourself into changing your mind.
I'm gonna get a post vasectomy just to be safe.
I don't want any more ever again. I don't.
And how could you even think about bringing a kid into this world?
Like this, watch. I just thought about it. Yeah. That's usually how I think about it.
So, okay, you don't even trust this world now to educate your kids.
Right.
Like, less than 15 minutes ago, we established that you are one of the dumbest people in the universe.
All right.
and you are deciding to, I don't know if this is the right word, but inseminate that on your kids.
It's not the right word.
You got to read it. It's the context.
You got to read between the lines.
But you are deciding to inseminate your kids with this misinformation.
Right. But no, wait, we're going to have to reword this. I can't have this conversation unless we reword this.
All right, you shoot your
Nope. Try again.
All right. So when you decide to, when you're homeschooling your kids, all right, and when you're giving all the information out, right?
Yeah.
You're ejaculating it all over. You ejaculate all the information. You trust the public school system less than you trust yourself.
Yes.
And you already are self-proclaimed ignorant.
Yes. So
do you trust the word of an ignorant man?
Yeah, my own. Only my own. It's because I'm ignorant. and I was
No. Anybody else in the world, aside from you, if they come up to you and say, look, I am stupid, I am ignorant, I would like to teach your kids. What would you say?
I said, no, I got it. It's cool. I'm ignorant and I can teach them myself. You don't need to worry. You don't need to trouble yourself.
What was the question?
I don't remember. Something about homeschooling, right?
No, what was it about? I don't even fucking remember.
Do you want to have kids or should I have kids? This younger generation
yeah,
thinks they don't need to have kids.
And then we
Just
started
have-
talking about you inseminating your kids.
Yeah, just have kids. Just shut up and have kids.
Dear Flabby, I generally tip wait staff 10 to 15% unless they are black. Then it's usually around 20%. Is this racist?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, jackass. White people
nothing
deserve
wrong
your
with
money
it.
too. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with treating another race better than all the other races. You just can't pick one race and treat them worse than all the other races.
But
I stand by that.
But that's because you're dumb. by treating
Let me
one
teach your kids.
By treating one race better, you are treating all the other races worser.
No, you didn't listen to what I said. Okay, if right here in the middle of my screen is the scale of good race trade, not trading. Okay, what's a good price for a race? Okay, if all the races are on a level playing field, and you pick one and move him up, like if you're treating everybody good, no slavery, right? There's
None.
no slavery. There's no sex slaves, nothing. Everybody's treating good. And then you pick one person or one race and you treat them better. Just a little bit.
Do you not understand how better and worse works?
No, you're still treating these good. Like, hey, you asked the Mexicans, how are you guys doing down there? We're good.
So you don't. Why don't you just say, no, I don't understand how better and worse works. Good is not a measure of better and worse. Better and worse is a comparative between two things. Good doesn't factor into that.
Okay, then I'll pick one race to put it at the bottom so then the rest of them are good or better and then best. Good, better, best.
See? Now you're thinking. You need a scapegoat race and then a really good race, and then all the others can fall right in the middle.
Who's the scapegoat race? Like, what about just American Indians? There's not even enough of them to do anything anymore.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
All right.
They're going to make the odds worse on their slots?
Okay. So you think that, because we've already established through our show that black people are treated worse than white people everywhere.
What? Even in Africa?
In South Africa, yes.
Okay.
North Africa, no. They're treated better in North Africa.
Okay. Good for them.
So if we know that there is 400 years of systemic racism, and I mean, fuck it, look what happened to Rodney King. If you can do your part, like to
we already gave our part. We gave up Reginald Denny. We literally sacrificed that guy.
Take him. He's just a fucking truck driver.
And there's got to be a white equivalent of George Floyd somewhere. We can give him up too.
Okay, you're trying to fucking steer me away because you know I'm. Are you telling me that you don't tip black people more than you would tip them if they were white?
What? I don't understand the question. Wait, so do I tip them more because they're black? Is that what you're asking me?
That's not what I said.
Okay.
Are you telling me you don't tip black people more because they're not white?
No, I don't. Wait, yes, I do. I'm confused by the framing of the question.
Right.
Say it one more time.
Are you telling me that you don't Are you telling me that you don't tip black people more because they're not white?
I don't tip black people more. Okay, let me break this down. I don't tip black people more, but it's not because they're not white. Is that right? What's a good tip? 6%? Is that a good tip?
No.
4%?
Okay. If I think the only place you ever eat at is Applebee's, right?
Yeah, yep.
To my knowledge, Applebee's don't even employ black servers.
It's like a rule. It's like an unspoken rule there.
And I'm guessing that's probably why you go there, just to save money on the tip.
Right. They always want more tips. Didn't we give you enough already? Shouldn't we just stop tipping everybody? Everybody and all at once, just stop tipping everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll make the restaurants pay you minimum wage. It's not fair. It's not fair that we have a minimum wage. Unless you do this job, then we can pay you $3 an hour.
Right. So there are countries where you are not allowed to tip, or it's considered rude to tip.
Right.
And they have restaurants. It's not like the restaurant.
They have restaurants, right?
Right. But we have it ingrained in our head that it has to be this way.
Yeah.
If the food industry is so bad that you can't pay your workers the federal minimum, which is dog shit anyway.
Right.
But if you can't pay them the federal minimum, then you shouldn't have a business. It just shouldn't be a business.
Yeah, you're a bad business person. Right. I agree. So I went to, this was a while ago, I went to pick up a pizza at Domino's, and I walked in, picked my pizza up, their little swipe thing, put my credit card in, and the first thing that pops up is, do you want to tip and how much? Like,
no, it's not do you want to tip, it's how much do you want to tip?
How much? Yeah, exactly.
30%, 60%, or 90%.
Right. So I picked this up. You cooked it and handed it to me. You didn't deliver it. You didn't even bring it to my table. I walked up to the counter and got it from you. What am I tipping you for? And I asked the guy, does anybody ever tip you on these things? And he said, yeah, all the time. Bullshit, you're fucking lying to me.
Well, what answer do you think he's going to give? So I always, even when I have to go pick up my food, I always tip.
You're lying.
I'm not.
90%?
90%?
That's what you said, 30%, 60%, 90%.
You know our show is filled with sarcasm and misinformation, right?
Right. That's why you tip 90%.
No, I go below the minimum.
What? At zero?
No, because they always say like the lowest tip number is like 6% or 16% or something. And I always just do custom tip and like have a couple bucks because you had to do your fucking job, you fucking greasy bastard.
So he's Italian. So why?
It is a pizza place.
So why? Do you think any Italians work at Domino's? So why do you tip? Why would you tip somebody for picking up a pizza?
Because I feel bad for them.
But then just have it delivered.
They don't offer that service.
God, you live in a fucking shithole country. You can't even get a pizza delivered? What the fuck, man?
I don't know. Maybe Dollar General delivers.
Can you deliver a pack of cheese and crackers?
All right. Next one, me or you?
I don't know. Put it up there. We'll see how long it is. It's you.
Dear Piss Babies, there's a girl from work who likes me, but I don't really like her. Yes, she's hot and funny, but I don't like her because I've always had a crush on my neighbor who is a little hotter, but has less personality. The only issue is that I'm not sure if she likes me back. Should I settle for the girl at work or reject her and keep pursuing my neighbor? Also, how do I ask a girl out or to be my girlfriend without it being awkward and ruining our friendship? Okay, so obviously you're like fucking 9.
Hilarious. How old do you think this person really is? They have to be at least 16. They got
Why?
a job.
Well, yeah, not if they work with their parents. Maybe they're one of them little Chinese kids.
Maybe they're trying to ask out their sister.
No, if they're one of them little Chinese kids that works at a Chinese place.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. It sure sounds like it was written by a kid. How do you ask a girl out? Slip her a note. Do you like me? Then put the little check boxes, yes or no.
Make her a mixtape.
Yeah, make her a mixtape, right. She'll be glad that you could find a tape in this day and age. So don't just give up on your neighbor. It's not going to happen. If it hasn't happened yet, it's not happening. She has less of a personality, so it won't last anyways. Just give up on it. Just stop. Go out with this chick that likes you. That's funny.
Nobody said she was funny.
He said she was funny. Yes, she's hot and funny.
I didn't see that. Anyway.
You read it.
I don't pay attention. Okay, so let's try to give him real advice instead of trying to be funny.
All right.
That
is I'm not trying to be funny. My real advice is to let the neighbor go and this girl likes you, see where it goes. I'm not saying you have to marry her. See where it goes.
Yeah, when you pass her the note, don't have Mary as an option.
Yeah.
I'm done with him. He can
Okay.
fuck off.
Fuck off. So
Fuck off, you little twerp.
Dear Flabby, hey Douglas. I noticed the John Wayne Gacy painting behind you. Is that the cover art for a certain album I'm thinking of, or just the artwork? I'm curious. What album are you thinking of? Is that what I think it is? I don't know.
So it's not up there now. I took it down to put all these fucking movies that keep showing up in the P.O. box to have a place to put them. But no, it's just Pogo the Clown, John Wayne Gacy painting that I sublimated. I started doing sublimation printing, and if you'd like something sublimated, send me a note, and I will do whatever. That's the only reason I pulled this is I can do a promo for.
No, I got it. For big sublimation.
I can do coasters, and I can do any other stolen artwork off the internet.
Can you even do original artwork?
Yeah, nobody would want that. Oh, okay, so I'd have to buy the aluminum substrate to print on, and then the ink, and the sublimation paper, all for a fucking stick man.
I think it would be awesome. Do it.
All right. Dear Flab.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
Dear Flab, will Doug block me on Discord if I write his name on my tits and send him a picture?
This is for you, buddy.
No.
No.
It depends. Like if it's Brandon or something, then probably. I mean, I've seen enough pictures of people in our Discord to know that just because they have tits doesn't mean that they're a woman.
Right.
Huh. Why would you block somebody for writing your name on their tits?
I don't. If it's a guy and they're greasy and hairy,
like if it's all greasy, smudged, and
right. Like
no, I encourage you to
grease
do that.
Smeared in their hair on their tits. Did you say you encourage them to do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't encourage these people.
Well, why wouldn't you want that? You wouldn't want some fine ass 20-year-old.
I want somebody to write your name underneath their flab, like that hangs down, so they have to lift it up.
Fuck you! I don't want that.
I think that would be awesome.
You're a hater.
No, that would just be funny. I wouldn't hate it. I would laugh. Dear Flabby, there was a trans in my house. I didn't even know they were trans till they left, and my mom told me he used to be a she. Does that make me trans fluid? No, I don't think so. I think that makes you trans aware.
Trans unaware.
No, you're aware now.
Yeah, but before that, he was unaware.
Yeah, so now he's trans aware.
How cool would it be? So that's what we need. You know, like when your transmission fluid's running low, your little transmission light blinks.
Yeah.
We need that on people now. Like
my tranny light's on. Genius.
Solving problems. Last one, then we're done.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Flabulous and Company. I'm a big fan of a podcast, but when I went to their website for some stickers, I found out they only have one variety of stickers. I am immeasurably disappointed because even though I love the show, I really only like nice little knickknacks like stickers. Also, I need to know, is it gayer to use a urinal next to someone without the divider or sit on a toilet you just saw a dude come out of? Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. I love the show. Stay safe. Okay, is it gayer to go into a urinal? Did it say it didn't have a divider?
Yeah, no divider.
Okay.
That's an easy question.
Yeah, I know the right one.
Yeah, so do I.
Using the stall.
Yeah, so much gayer. You're making ass-to-ass contact. You're
Right.
basically rubbing your ass on that dude's ass.
I will not use a toilet that somebody else has ever sat on.
Ever. You guys got 2 bathrooms in your house, and all your wife has to do is just sit on your toilet once, and you're screwed.
Okay, I'll rephrase it. I will not sit on a toilet that another man has sat on.
So what if I come to your house and I have to take
You're
a shit? Neither one of those things.
If you want to come to my house and shit, you have to shit outside. You are not
Like an animal.
not putting your fucking gross ass on my toilet.
You are so hung up on dudes' asses. So weird.
Huh?
Huh?
Come again?
Genuinely confused. Huh? Yeah, I mean, you spend a lot of time thinking about guys' asses and what you're not going to do, rubbing their ass on your ass on the toilet. I'd never think about that.
Right.
But you think about it a lot.
Right.
Okay. Maybe you want to examine that.
All right. Let's looks like we have a super chat. Thank you, Smoke My Johnson.
Does this count as a tip?
It absolutely does. And we encourage everybody to give us money any way that you feel comfortable.
Any way that you feel safe and comfortable.
And as Murderous Magician says, that is a blunt force fact. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Catch you on Wednesday.
See ya.